You changed when he got the league. Right, like I said, when was it just you were for a long time now? You were just
Hey, yo. All right.
when he got the league, it said they just dropped the seat. They didn't say can't grip me, they said senior. Okay. And you were like, I'm still playing with you. Who you looking at? That's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm right back, I was playing with him. Right. We are at the Player Line Game Changer Awards, the All-Star Weekend here in Seattle. It has been an amazing few days. You have the honor and privilege of being around some of the HBCU kids for the first ever swim classic. I just want to ask you, that whole experience for you. So,
Hello.
This is Keith.
How's it going? Keith McPherson, WFAN in New York City. I don't recognize anyone from my eyes.
Maria, so she is Tombstone one to be around. And so she the team that you saw play today is named after her.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well, you got the best team. You clearly got the best group going.
That's for sure. So
what are we doing?
So this is the press room. If you want to sit with me, because they're working. I'm live right now. You can sit right here. Looking good on the camera in that red dress.
Thank you.
So your first and last name for the audience?
Maria Bartlow.
And how are you the owner or the person that inspired the team that we watched today?
My aunt, Toni Stone, was the first female professional baseball player.
That's what it is.
Yes, in the black leagues in the 40s and 50s.
Got it.
Yeah, she got a shot off of Satchel, and then she took over Hank Aaron's place when he left the Negro League.
Okay.
And she played in several games, went across country in a bus along with the men. She was the only woman there. And her first paycheck was $326.
$320?
Yeah, it's this kid's allowance now, but that's what she was getting paid, And she had to break a lot of barriers, which she did, because she wasn't liked by white people. She wasn't liked by her league because she was a woman and because she was black. The guys thought that she was taking part of their money and that she was just a showpiece for the team and that she really couldn't play ball.
Mm-hmm.
But then she had to show herself that she could because she'd been playing ball since she was 14 years old.
Right.
And she played in all the minor leagues and then she went up. And she had to fight her way up to get more money from her contract, to be in the same team with the guys on the same equal, that she could play as good as them and better than them in a lot of ways.
Right.
So it was really cool to see her come along and everything that she had to do. Like when the bus would stop, this was in the 40s and 50s. The guys would get off the bus and they go to their different women and things like that, or they would stay overnight and everything. This is what they did. And she didn't have anybody, and she wasn't gay or a lesbian or anything like that. She was just a plain old girl.
So what'd she do?
One of the ladies took a liking to her that she was so small, because she was a small girl on this man's team, and they took care of her.
Okay.
They did her hair. They made sure her uniforms were clean. And it just got across the line. Those poor farm towns, black farm towns.
Yeah.
The word got back. And every place she went going after that, somebody out there, some farmer or somebody would take care of her.
Wow. With no internet, word travel.
There was no internet. She was in the days that she had no sponsor.
Yeah.
There was no private agent taking care of her or anything. She actually had to get out there and work for her money. But if it wasn't for those people back there, she couldn't have made it, and she did. And they liked her. And they knew her as Miss Tony after that. Miss Tony's coming to town. And it was really great because when she played a game, a lot of those ladies of the evening would show up at those games.
Yeah,
and
biggest
root her
fans.
on. Yeah. So she was really, really great in that area. She was her own business person. She was her own publicity agent. And it really wowed them when she would get dressed up as a lady that they didn't see,
Yeah.
and she'd drive up in her big car and get dressed. Nobody could believe that this woman played ball with all these men.
I love it. I want to ask you some questions because you're making me think. So I'm learning.
Mhm.
And how does it make you feel now that the world is learning more about these stories, right? Because for a while, the stories of the Negro League weren't really, shown in Major League Baseball. There wasn't a light shed on that. But now they're coming to the forefront again. It's almost like they're new stories.
Exactly, and they are because so many people don't know about this. We only think in our time now. They don't go back to how it became. It's just like Jackie Robinson,
Yeah.
Althea Gibson. All these people that played back then, they didn't have everything that these ladies have now.
Right.
And they had to cross those barriers, which was really, really hard. But I remember as a kid telling me, and this was her thought, if you want to do something, if you want to have a dream, you have to carry it through. And your family can love you, your friends can love you, but it's up to you to make that dream come true. Nobody else. So if it doesn't come true, don't bother anybody else with your woes, because it's up to you.
Keep talking. I want to make sure that we can hear you. You're very light spoken. You're doing a great job. I just want to make sure that you're coming across loud enough so that whoever's watching out there isn't missing the story.
Let me get a quick picture, Jeff.
Okay, so you say, tell me something about the Tony's Promise team.
Tony's Promise team. Oh, if she was alive to see that.
Yeah, we're good. What's up, man?
Might not feel like work.
Okay, so now I'm gonna hit you with something else.
Okay.
I'm from New Jersey, out here representing the WFAN, New York City, and one of the last existing Negro League stadiums is Hinchcliffe Stadium in Paterson, New Jersey.
Yes.
So they just did the relaunch in May. I was invited there, and one of the celebrities that was there that spoke was Whoopi Goldberg. And she made it a point to say, women played too.
Yes.
And that was her whole thing, It's great that we're bringing these stories back to the forefront, but don't forget about the ladies that played the game and loved the game too.
Exactly. Because after my Aunt Tony, there were two more ladies that came up to play, and they had to go through the same thing. But she was the one that made the road a little bit easier for them by letting the world know, her manager know, everybody know that we're not just here for us. We're here for all the young girls that want to play ball because we can do it too. And this is a big thing. But again, it's about her dream, what she wanted. She grew up wanting to play ball from the age of 14. We're from Minnesota. And that's what they did. They played ball, they played hockey, they did all winter sports and everything because basically that was at that time, that was a thing to do. But she just drove it on because she was good at it. And she started playing the boys team in high school where there was no girls allowed, and she went to a Catholic high school, so she had to talk to her priest. In the meantime, her mother had called the priest to say, talk to Tony, she wants to play ball and we don't want her to. So while Tony talked to the priest, she talked such a good game that he asked her if she wanted to play in the boys league in his team. And that's how she got started.
Awesome.
So
this story is not just racial equality, it's gender equality, and it's very early in it. Now we're seeing even in, I think, Brown University, some colleges, some young ladies able to compete with the men. And when we see that, it's like it's new, like it's never happened, but it's been happening for a long time.
It has been happening, but it just has not been recognized. Now it's becoming recognized that, hey, these girls are out there and they're doing something and they're doing it good. And they're blowing the horn for it. Where Aunt Tony, she was doing it by herself and blowing her own horn. And so many people didn't believe it until they actually saw her play. So, Monica, Google Aunt Tony's picture, would you please? Yeah, and you can see a picture of her and what she looks like.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'm going to now research more because I went out there today to Woodland Park and I saw Tony's Promise. Those girls, they won like 16 to 1.
I know.
And what was so great about them, they played like they played with each other their whole lives.
And they have not. And see, that's what a team is all about.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I preach to them. You know, you might not like each other.
Yeah.
You might not care about each other. But when you're a team, you've got to love each other.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody does something that you don't like or behave the way you don't like, talk to them about it. Don't talk about them.
Right.
You know, that's your brother or your sister. You talk to them. You know, and bringing them on into the team. And that's the love you have.
They were a unit. They were chanting and singing and taunting the opposing team together, and it carried over to how they played on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. Nice photos from back then.
That was her.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing the story, educating me on this, and, you know, I hope more people learn about Tony Stone and all of these stories from the Negro Leagues. Like I said, I feel like now that, you know, Major League Baseball is shedding the light on them, they're brand new stories again, but they're not new stories at all. Thank you. I won't keep you any longer. It's hot under this light.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Of course.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. Keith McPherson, if you end up looking up my YouTube or anything on the internet.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, KeithMcPherson. All right. Yeah, of course. Let's do that right here. Christmas colors. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I'll see you around. All right, so let me make sure we're good. What's up, YouTube? I'm sweating. What? It looks straight. All right.
Hold up. Okay.
We're here at the Players Alliance party. Executive Director of the Foundation, as well as founder of So we have to, of course, we are trying to do more representation.
Making sure the mic is straight.
Well, I don't know so much about it, and we were just absolutely super, it was super important for us to support all of the amazing work that the Players Alliance is doing, and we're finding so much common ground between our mission and the mission of the Players Alliance. So when he presented himself for us to get on board and sort of make a statement that hey, everything that is happening
Legendary.
is just as important to us and our initiatives. So
Yeah.
couldn't be happier to support the event.
Yeah, this will be fast. I'm about to tell everybody live with the gold.
Yeah, the old goat.
The Yankee fans in New York gonna love this.
Oh, they always do. They're probably gonna start chanting in live shot. Who's your daddy?
Nah, you're the best, yo.
And here we go. Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing here? Tell the folks what brings you here today.
You know what? I'm here to do what an old man retired from baseball is supposed to do.
Yeah.
Serve others.
Yeah.
Inspire others. Try to, motivate some others, in the future to become like me or maybe better. And maybe be a Ken Griffey Jr. or someone like that.
Be like Ken Griffey Jr.
Be like anybody that they want to be, but be good. And it doesn't matter if it's not baseball. Just be good.
Let me straighten out here in New York City. We with the legendary Pedro,
the GOAT.
the GOAT. I mean, pitching GOAT. Throw all the Yankee Red Sox stuff out the window.
Yeah.
This guy. So check this out. You were on MLB Network show Off Base, and I was so happy to see you because the first season I was on that show. I stepped out for the birth of my son, and they turned my chair, the far left chair, into like a rotating chair of baseball players.
I saw that.
You had the best appearance this season. I was like, Pedro, sit in my seat. Way better upgrade. How'd you like being on Off Base? Because you do all the other MLB Network stuff, but how'd you like being on Off Base, which is a new, younger show, different style?
Yeah, it is a different style, but at the same time, I try to enjoy everything that's baseball related.
Yeah.
What you guys do and the way you do it, you guys have the looks, you guys have the flow, you guys have the swag. I love that. I love the different mentality. And, hey, believe me, this is not me. If it was
somebody
me,
else dressed this man for tonight,
you know what? I'll be in fishing gear.
Hey, you Gucci down though.
But that's Mama. That's my wife Carolina doing all that. But you guys have it. And listen, I with all due respect, I totally get how you guys do it.
Yeah.
And I respect the way things are trending. And I actually make the adjustment to whatever is going on.
Yeah.
Because I know baseball is not one static, way of being.
There's a ton of fans and a ton of ways of watching.
And the situations and the crowd that we're getting is totally different. So we have to kind of adjust to the way everything is trending. And you guys bring, a different view of, to baseball than we do. We all go. But at the same time, we can actually make that happen between the old school and the way we thought and the way we think and the way we play the game to the way you can actually pass it on to the new generation. I think it's a great combination.
Okay, last question, and this is a good one. This is the one I had banked for when I did meet you and see you. So the Players Alliance, the mission is, highlighting all the players, but really raising the awareness of the African-American players. African-Americans, Dominican, Latin players, I'm a Yankees fan. We just watched Domingo Germán throw a perfect game. The first Dominican pitcher to throw a perfect game. What did you think about that?
I think it's great. I think God has a funny way to work with some people. I think Domingo needed it. I think Domingo had the proper motivation to actually get that game. Losing his father, because he's the one that raised him, that they dedicating that game to his, not his generic,
uncle,
but
raised him
uncle,
like
but father,
yeah.
because father is the one that raises you, not the one that generically had you,
right,
with your mother. But I felt great because I was once in that position and I couldn't achieve it. I had the 9 perfect innings.
Right.
I had to go into the 10th, and then I lost it. So that's why I'm saying God has funny ways to have it for each individual that gets it. And I was extremely proud, not only as a Dominican, but also as a Latin player that came over from Dominican, as a person of color. I feel proud just like I would feel if anybody did it.
Yeah.
The reason I'm here is not because I am who I am in baseball. It's because I feel like it's my duty to support everyone in the Players Alliance and Players Alliance, and at the same time serve just like they're doing to the next generation of players coming over and the next generation of people. More important, men that are going to be playing the game than the players. Actually, we want to make better human beings and better men than we want to have baseball players sometimes. I feel like that's our responsibility to teach them how to do it the right way. And that's why I'm so supportive of the Players Alliance.
Well, you helped pave the way. You're still paving the way. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
much. Have a good time. I'll
me.
catch you around there.
Oh, yeah. You know it.
Pedro, who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Hey, bunch of other people will pop in, but like, come on, man, that's top of the top. Like, let's see who else pulls up. And I'm on the Twitter with it. Let me put the. All right, I see my man Eddie on Twitter watching the stream. I gotta put the selfie out there. I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to host. I'm trying to post bars. Trying to host. Trying to post. And I'm trying to not sweat. It's hot. It's hot. It's definitely hot. All right, let me see something else here.
Well, that's a big question. Funding is always true of every nonprofit. I'm sure everyone understands that. And I think just to solidify a really strong relationship between, Players Alliance and us and MLB and other
So yeah, if you don't know, this is live. This is CC Sabathia. Give me a second, yo.
Walk us through how we can be most efficient in that most helpful way. So it's up to you guys.
You got a minute to sit down?
We're inviting you to
I see she said no. But he'll be back. Yo, it's lit. It's dumb lit. That's the first time I ever saw CC Sabathia in real life. I could have read off a bunch of things to tell him, but give it some time. Give it some time. I'm not even gonna tell you the roster of people coming through here. I'm gonna try not to be a little kid, but I am a little kid, so nice. I'm sweating, bro. I'm sweating because I'm under this light. 2, I'm sweating because of the 2, I'm sweating because of the jacket. 3, I'm sweating because, like, bro. What's up, man? If you're in the chat, say what's up. There's more. But wait, there's more. Let me get the Twitter going. The Elon Musk machine. This is great. Players Alliance, like, bruh. No disrespect. We're sharing space. I'm just like, hey, while I got it, I'm keeping the screen clean. And I'm trying to keep this mic. If you're in the chat, let me know can you hear me good? Do I sound clear? Does this sound all right? I think it sounds perfectly fine. So yeah, man, what a dream. All-Star game. This is my 4th All-Star game, so it ain't my first rodeo. It ain't my 2nd or 3rd. And this is the first one that I'm not paying my own way. Oh, that's a lie. Fan Cave paid for me in 2014. Okay, good. This mic is doing better than I thought. Eddie said I sound super clear, but yeah, so if you listen to me at night on WFAN, I've been saying I'm not going to the All-Star game. I just had a baby and had a lot going on, and I wasn't going to leave my baby and my wife or try and bring my wife or my kid all the way out to the Pacific Northwest. Like, which let me actually talk about the Pacific Northwest. First time here, from the flight in, and me, I wasn't about to pay $75 for no Uber, so I took the light rail. I take the subway in New York everywhere. I take the light rail in Jersey City. Why wouldn't I take the light rail out here? $3. I probably didn't even have to pay for it, but I got to see the landscape, the pine trees, and then I got to see it turn into the city. I love it. I'll be back. But yeah, so about the All-Star weekend, I call it the baseball festival. If you like baseball, everybody in baseball is pulling up. There's a lot to do. And you know how music festivals are like 3-4 days? That's how this is. It started last night. I slept last night because I didn't really get to sleep on the flight or nothing, but it's on and popping tonight. You can't really see what's going on here, but this is a big venue. If you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, anything like that, I'll be posting. But the Players Alliance, if you don't know the Players Alliance, follow the Players Alliance. That's who I'm out here for. That's who's hosting me. And shout out to WFAN for connecting the dots. We're definitely going to take some of the audio from this, probably play it on air. Pedro was awesome. So, man, CC just came in. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more people. Let's see. The Twitter is the easiest and best way to get this moving. How good was Pedro, man? Real one. Let me put the link out because this is all live, but y'all know I'm going to cut it up later and put the videos out. Players Alliance Game Changers event. How about the Yankees making me look like a clown for wearing the Yankees fit? Come on, bro. Come on. Grind my gears. I was just talking about Domingo Germán's perfect game. He took Domingo out with 74 pitches. All right. So now I got it on my Instagram. All right, and we're all good, man. This is chill too. Is work, I guess, but I'm not taking it like it's work. This is a blessing. I've gone to a few All-Star games, like I said, and it's all love, man. Everybody's out here supporting. It's a good time. So send a link to somebody else. There's more surprises pulling up. You ain't got to stay here the whole time. Honestly, I'm not gonna tell you who's on the list. But yeah, it's like that going down real soon. Whew. Let's see. Eddie says, I can do this. I love Boom, but I'm getting worried like a lot. Yeah, me too. And I know some people are like, why do y'all care so much about the post game? It's not that we care so much about the post game, right? It's about the fact that we watch the game, and then in the post game, you say something that just like doesn't justify what happened in the game, right? The quote today about Gleyber Torres, you know, what do you say? It was not that he doesn't have that many errors, not an outlandish amount or something like that. No, that's an outlandish statement because he's leading the league in errors, and Gleyber's been doing this for years. Let's see. The problem with all these players is that they're performing in our roster. Yeah. And then, you know, Dylan Lawson gets fired today. Okay, what's that going to do? Good for him. He made it through half a season. He made it through half a season. And then what happens if these guys don't perform? What happens if these guys don't swing the bat? All right, so I'm going to sit here. I'm gonna put this chair like right here. Boom. Hey, if y'all want to pull up. We live. If you want to pull up another chair, knock it out so y'all can knock it out at the same time, of course.
I don't know.
Pedro came through. CC came through, dapped me up, but didn't sit down. Nah, it's all good. I love CC. That was the first time I ever seen him in real life.
Am I too hot to do it right here?
No, as long as the light is good. As long as the light is good.
Let me get another chair. See if they got another little one. Or can we all get on the higher one and then we raise it up?
Whatever y'all want to do. If you don't want to sit here, yeah, I can bring the camera up.
And then we'll do 3 of these. Maybe. Slide that one over. You take this one. And we'll do 3 of these big ones.
Yeah, I've been doing the selfie first to promote.
Are you on the shot?
Yeah, I'm in here.
You want to do these 3? So we all on this? Is that too much?
All right. This is how I promo it. Yeah. So that they know. All right, that's who we got. Put that on the Twitter.
I'm gonna ask the same question, drill in and out. I've been trying to take it out for everybody. Everybody like, don't do it on my shit. Like,
They say you don't take it out or don't?
like, everybody don't take it out on my shit. Take it out with somebody else.
There you go.
Market that out of commission. Like, nigga, this is what we give our money to.
All right, live. Put that link out there. All right, so let me see, cause you're not really all the way in the shot. I don't have to be in the shot.
No, you want to start? Oh,
yeah. I want y'all to be in the shot. It's not about me. They know me. They probably tired of me.
Nah, it is about you. It's about
It's
us.
not about me. Appreciate y'all, man. It's a blessing. It's a dream. All right, so
you want to see in too?
I just saw CC, so
I don't know.
I need y'all to get
You clean on there,
All three of us? We can do
Clean
it.
on
We haven't done
go
that.
ahead.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm live. When y'all pop in, y'all pop in. Go.
Hey, this boy didn't jump.
It's fluid. It's fluid. Listen, these are superstars, right? These are stars, man. They are needed in multiple places. They're gonna give me a little bit of time. I'm not tripping. I'd rather it be the lower seats, though, to be honest.
It's there he is. You like sitting in a tall seat.
No, because I'm like, people don't care to see me. They rather see the players. Right. I'm about to be in the white tee. I'm too hot. All right, y'all. Whoever's still left. There's also a whole party going on. Food, drinks going on. There's no food and drinks in here. So nobody's trying to stay in here for too long. But they're giving us a little bit of time, which is cool. What was I talking about, man? I was talking about the Yankees. Boo. Season is cooked. With or without Judge. We're not winning a damn thing. Sorry, I got to be the one to tell y'all.
Man, how are you doing? It's been 3 days, not 2 weeks. 3 days. I've been with you a lot of that time during those days.
I need an assistant for real. I need somebody to do the promo and do the tweets while I'm doing this.
So you start basically, you were on the field coaching, you were giving instructions to the HBCU players.
Yeah, no, I'm good. They had to run out, so we're waiting for them.
I love it. Being a part of history.
Are you here?
All right, so here's the tentative list for people that are in the chat. And now I'm back on the Twitter. I don't need to talk on the mic. You can still hear me. This mic's picking up everything. Sheesh. I am sweating, boy. What's up? Yo, and to be honest, man, I don't know everybody, but there's a ton of people in here. Okay, hold on. We might have my guy pulling up. Hold on. If he's got a minute.
Yes, you've done a couple. You've done you with Mark Gray. You've done Timothy McCain.
All right, so here's who I got on my list, right? Pedro Martinez already here. CC Sabathia, who's been in and out. You probably heard me say what's up to CC. Edwin Jackson, who was here. Curtis Granderson, who was here. But then Dusty Baker's supposed to be coming through. The young lady that I had with me, that was Maria Bartlow. That's Tony Stone's niece. Mike Cameron, Tony Clark, Andre Dawson, Josiah Gray, Ken Griffey Jr., Daniel Halem, Derek Jeter. I don't know if y'all familiar with him. Marshawn Lynch, Robert Manfred, Terrell Owens, Tony Regans, John Stanton, Dave Winfield, and Dave Sims, who is right here. So when he get a minute, it's on.
Let's do it. You want to do it now?
Yeah.
Let's do it now.
Nice hookup, baby.
All right. So anybody that listens to me on WFAN, the fan in New York, 101.9 FM, I am so happy right now. Where do I start? This is a legend in radio and broadcasting and announcing. And when I first got on WFAN, he reached out to me and congratulated me. And I'm like, he knows who I am. And now we're in his territory. He calls games for the Mariners, but he used to be in New York on the radio at night the same way I am now.
Same time spot.
Same time slot before I was born. And I don't mean any disrespect. I don't mean any disrespect. But like, so think about this for me. What this means for me to literally be like, and for you to see someone like me come through. 35 years later.
When I saw that you were a young African American, and I was like, that was the spot I had at WNBC, 7:30 to midnight, and then so that 1986 to 1986 to 88, when NBC got out of radio business. So I went, oh my God, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And that was also the same time period that Art Russ Jr. was a friend, and I competed against him. So
the voice of God, I've been told.
Or the George Russ Jr.
I've looked up some of his stuff. I got to read his. I think he wrote a book. Yeah,
good
I need to. I need to tap into those.
Yes, sir. So how you been, man?
Fantastic. I'm here, and the reason that I'm here is because I've been, on the radio. I also did my MLB Network show.
Right.
I do a lot of social media stuff, and the Players Alliance reached out to me to come cover this event. They paid my way. I honestly was on the radio 2 weeks ago saying I went to the last 2 All-Star games. I'm not going to make it this year. I just had a son. My son was born April 13th.
Congratulations.
So I couldn't put him on a flight.
No.
And I didn't want to, leave my wife. But when the Players Alliance reached out and I told my wife, she's like, you have to go.
Yeah.
Go kill it. Go do your thing.
So
and here
I
we
got
are.
a messenger, a Facebook messenger note. So I look forward to seeing you tonight. And I said, he must have hit the wrong button. I didn't know you were coming out here. I had no idea. So when I saw you about
I DM'd him.
I didn't even know. I thought
he thought it was a mistake. I DM'd because as soon as I saw your name was on the list, I was pretty pumped to see Derek Jeter, but I was more pumped to see you because I was
appreciate that.
No, I'm
that.
telling you, I'm not a shortstop. I don't play for the Yankees. I grew up rooting for Jeter, but you're someone who paved the way for me. Maybe I don't get my opportunity without you. And honestly, there should have been many more of us in between. There shouldn't be that much of a gap.
And I appreciate that, and I give my thanks and credit to Bill White, Brian Gumbel, Kenny Singleton, guys who were doing big time broadcasting for a long time, and they were some of the fish forward guys that I grew up watching, and now become friends with over the years. So it's nice to be a part of the continuum.
Yeah, I'm happy to be part of the fraternity. I'm doing my thing. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep working and try and make you proud.
That is what's required of you.
Yeah. Every night.
Yes, sir.
And this is part of it too. So can't thank you enough for what you've done, for reaching out and being supportive.
My pleasure.
When we get done here in this press room, I'll definitely come have a drink.
Absolutely. You got to get a hey now.
Is that what you have?
A lady came up to me and said, have you had the drink? I said, what are you talking about? I said, we have a drink named after you. I use hey now. That's one of my calls when things are going really well for the Mariners. Hey now, Hey now drink.
No one told me about this.
That's my first time hearing about it.
I will get a hey now as soon as we're out. That's the first one. What's in it? What's
a little everything?
A little bit of everything. A little bit of a hangover too. Then
no sip. Drink
if it's
slowly.
different liquors, I don't like mixing liquors.
Hey, drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I will. I got the water on deck. I haven't had a single drink. I'm working. It's a work event.
There we go. Hey, Keith, good to see you, man.
The legendary Dave Sims.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Be good.
How you doing?
My wife, Abby.
Nice to meet you. Keith McPherson, the fan in New York City. And like I said, when he reached out to me when I first got the gig, that's one I'll never forget. A lot of people reached out to say congrats, but like when someone like this recognized you that you didn't even knew anything about you, it like hit me. So this is my first time getting to meet him after almost 2 years. What's up, man?
I listen to you every night driving home. Every single night.
What's your name?
Dan Lackner, man. I'm a baseball trainer in Long Island.
Appreciate it.
I get out of the gym at 10:30 every
Sit
night.
down. Sit down.
All right.
We're live right now.
We're live right now.
Dan just said he listens to me on the fan.
What's up, guys?
And you don't know who you're gonna bump into, who you're gonna meet at the baseball festival. But here we are.
That's right.
Tell everyone what you just told me. What do you do in Long Island?
Dan Lackner from Long Island Fieldhouse at Famous Swing on Instagram. I do about 8 to 9 hours of baseball lessons a day. I get out of the work probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And WFAN, right, popping the Escalade, popping WFAN right there. We go from there. And I love everybody at WFAN, but when I hear Keith McPherson, sometimes I get home and I sit in the driveway just for a little more minutes until he goes to the commercial. And then I go inside,
I'm in there by myself.
But it's like one of those things where, like, I've seen this guy around for years, in the industry over here, over there. And it's like now you're getting recognized by everybody.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right? Like we were hanging out 2 or 3 years ago and just like the boys. Now it's like everybody knows who you
Where
are.
were we hanging out?
We're in LA, the All-Star game.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I remember being up in that top, that huge tower. We were going
Probably.
yeah, right.
I might not have been sober.
I don't know. We're having a good time.
Yeah,
But it's just like, wow, like 1 year goes by and you see like how everything changes like that.
My life is.
And congratulations, you just had
my
baby
firstborn
boy.
son. Yes, my life is.
I'm going to teach your son how to hit because he's a football player, so I'm going to teach him how to hit.
No, I should have stuck to baseball, but I gave it up at 12. Everybody has forced me into football.
He says that at least once a night.
It's a regret. It's a regret. But I still found my way in baseball somehow. I'm not playing, but I have a role in the media, which is great. Dan, thank you so much.
One night I'm going to call in.
Yeah.
You got the secret line for me?
I'm not on the air tonight.
Does that exist? The secret line?
What time is it?
I hear there's a secret line.
It's late now. It's after midnight in New York.
Thank you.
I don't know who's on. Yeah, thanks for shouting me
weekend.
out. Thanks for recognizing me. And when I'm done in here, we'll have a drink. We'll have a good time.
Absolutely, we will.
Awesome.
Thank you again, man.
Appreciate
Great
it.
work.
Of course.
Good.
Oh my God. You feeling good, man? You're looking good.
Are we at WFM right now?
So this is my live on YouTube,
Oh, nice.
and they're sharing this stuff on WFAN. So yeah.
2, 3, one more.
Yeah, tag me and I'll share it. Maybe WFAN will retweet it.
And Luke Bernardi from Mint Pros, you're in the suite at Yankee Stadium
Oh, yeah.
all the time. I run
With Joe.
With Joe, I run the Italian American Baseball Foundation.
All those guys really good to
We
me.
love when you come in and you're like family. This is my cousin and he always talks about it.
It's all connected. Yeah, great. So I'll see you at Yankee Stadium.
Yes, you will.
Awesome. You never know who might pop in. We're in Washington. Those are New Yorkers from Long Island, and someone from the Italian American Club. They always throw events at Yankee Stadium. I'm always in the suite with them. Let's see what people are talking about in the chat. Appreciate Eddie. Eddie, you the man. I think you already put that up there, Keith. Keith moved the camera. Perfect. All right. So, Jesus Mauricio, subscribe. Honestly, I don't do a lot of YouTube content because, like, I'm on the radio, I'm on television. So, like, I don't have to build my YouTube. My Twitter is decent. My Instagram is decent. But for this event, this is one for the record books, man. This is one for the ages. All right, let's see. And I should have got a pic with Dave Sims. I'm going to get that before Dave leaves. All right, man. Chicago. It's been too long. I need to get back to Chicago, honestly, bro. I need to get back to Chicago. Let me do something real quick while I have a minute. I need to charge my MacBook, and I'm using both outlets, and I don't think I brought the thingamajig. So I'm gonna switch this microphone to MacBook Pro so I can charge. I need to put up like a banner or something, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching, but I'm gonna step out for a minute. There's a ton of people pulling up. I'm gonna say be back in 5. All right, be back in 5. I'm not having any out yet. Okay.
Everything's but these and there's obstacles we remain steady, we remain true. How do you reflect on saying, looking around, not just personally, looking around in the landscape and saying, this is my position. And how do we reflect and say, obviously you want more African Americans to be in it, but how do you kind of carry that? Well, you know what? Receiving an award today, Game Changer Award, the Players Alliance mission is always to elevate voices that this is not an organization that you have for the majority of your career because you know. Right. So when you think of the mission and kind of the activation of the Players Alliance, I think it's fabulous. And so, it's nice organization. You are very sharp. Let me ask this. You cover a lot. Men run a lot of teams, a lot of stadiums, a lot of areas. What player would you name? He is smooth. He is smooth. He is smooth. He is smooth every day. Every time I see him, he is. I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna leave it there. He is winning. You know what? We're not. I got one final because we are honoring not only ourselves by honoring King Richard Jr. A lot of people understand the story here about that has taken place right here. When you think about King Richard Jr. and him playing on the game, one of Absolutely.
It's too hot in here, bro. It is too hot in here, but they need the lighting for the camera.
I don't want to miss out on people. So like, I go out there, somebody
Nah, they not trying to come here, bro. On some real shit. I just went through and like they're all drinking and eating and talking. Anybody trying to come here? They gotta be sitting here. Woo! Do I got anybody left? We got 2 people holding. Home run derby winner. I want to say Julio. I was saying last year Julio did great in LA, and now he's home. He's having a down year. I'm rooting for Julio. I think the thing with the derby is Pete Alonso might be looking for revenge. The thing with the derby, the way it's changed now, like you gotta have effortless power. You can't struggle. Like with the derby now, you gotta. Dave, can I take a picture with you before you go? You can take it. You're willing to help me out with that?
Hey man, just let me know. This is so great to see you cats doing this because when I was coming up as a newspaper guy, there was so few of us in newspapers. Broadcast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
Know that.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. I'll let you go have some fun.
Enjoy, man. Thank you, fellas.
So yeah, I'm looking at Julio and Pete. I think the American League has won something like 8 out of the last 10. Juan Soto was amazing last year. I can take this beat back off. Randy is a sleeper pick, but I feel like his first time doing it is tough. A lot of guys fail their first time, and the guys that you see that have pop, hitting fastballs, they're not hitting like that. They're hitting not even BP fastballs. A lot of times these guys have their, family members throwing to them or somebody that's older throwing to them. There's no velocity coming on these pitches. We'll see though. All right, so let me post on my social media, like what is going on, bro? Crazy. This is nuts. Let's see. My OG, the legendary Dave Sim. Let's go. Shout out to Players Alliance, real ones. People show me love on camera, so like that's unprovoked. That's not solicited. You know, a couple people came in just like, yo, and they don't have to come in here. I'm gonna swing the camera around at some point so you can see. This is the press area. There's 3 of us in here doing videos, doing content. This light is super hot. All right, man. I might have to white tee it too. Keep it gangster. It is what it is. Repping the Yankees, you look like a clown anyway. Oh, my triceps looking good in the cam. I did hit some triceps in the gym earlier. Woo. It's hot, right?
It's thick out there, though.
No, I know. That's what I said. I'm like, don't nobody want to come out in here. Out there is where the party is.
It's beautiful.
The party is up.
Yeah,
Yo, shout out to y'all for chilling in the in the chat with me. I'm about to bring you in, bro. Let me interview you. Rome. See, I'm already messing up names. I was close with the R.
Look, how can I get it? How can I be that?
Pull up a chair. We might as well. I'm live right now.
Look at you. Look how clean you look.
What's up? All right. I gotta switch my microphone input, and I'm also trying to promote. So I said I need an assistant. I need somebody that can handle the promo while I'm hosting, interviewing.
What y'all doing? Where y'all tuned in at?
New York.
Okay. All right.
It's only 2 people, but these people I rock with. Let's see. He's Jesus is in Chicago.
Okay. 213.
And Eddie.
Or no, that's 312. My fault.
I don't know the area code in Chicago. Eddie is New York by the way of Jersey now.
Okay, big Jersey.
I'm Jersey, but I'm in the city. Like I'm in New York. Let me see what my battery is like right now. Okay, I charge some. Mic inputs is a go. All right, bet. Content. I'll probably clip this later and tag the homie. So we just met hour ago. This is the homie Rome. He's from out here. The first thing I said was, yo, it's different out here, but I like it. I think Seattle crushes New York. But I think I went to Atlanta, I said that. I go to LA, I said that. Chicago, I said that. I go to every city.
New York, and I'm ready to move to New York. Every time. I'm ready to move to Brooklyn every time I go out there.
Brooklyn. Nah, Brooklyn is different. I don't even consider parts of Brooklyn New York, but tell the people what you do. Fill them in on what you do on a regular basis and what you're doing here.
Yeah, so again, I'm Rome. I'm a TikTok and Instagram influencer. My brand's around fatherhood. And so my daughter was born with some medical complications. And basically, my whole brand started to morph around her and becoming a present Black father, which people haven't really seen. You know, like I was really at the hospital learning how to take care of her.
Yeah.
So I had to do like 20 hours of medical training, essentially, just for her to come home. And she stayed in there 5.5 months. So now I'm just living my, you had a baby. My new school dad swag. That's what I call it now.
Bro, so I was complaining a little bit, and now I can be real with you.
Be real.
The first 3 weeks were hard for me as a new dad.
Yeah.
Just like becoming a father and my life changing.
Yes.
I'm honestly on a pretty decent trajectory with my career.
Yeah.
But stepping out and having to handle a living, kicking, screaming, pooping, peeing, crying baby, it sent me into like a mental spiral, anxiety, sleepless nights, a lot of pressure. But hearing what you just said, Like, that's why I'm like, I was complaining because my son is completely healthy, everything all good.
Well, listen, everyone has a different battle.
Yeah.
So like, can we cuss on here?
Yeah.
Some real shit. I lost my job over this shit.
Okay.
Like, I worked at, I'm not gonna say the name, but a big tech company out here. I did social media. I was social media manager.
Yeah.
So I've been deep in social media for a while. So I know how to, do things. So basically, I caregive at the time 5 nights a week. Now it's like 2 nights a week.
Okay.
And also some days. And so what that entails is my daughter breathes with a tracheostomy tube. So she got a tube right here. It's basically like breathing out of a straw. So if anything gets plugged with mucus, it's a wrap. So the minute her breathing changes, my wife and I, we got to suction it out. Got to get the mucus out. And so we're on high alert all the time. So there was a span, again, she's got medical complications. She gets sick easily.
Yeah.
I'm 1,000% picking my daughter and caring for my daughter
every
over
time.
Anything I have to do at work. And it didn't work well for them. Got laid off on paternity leave.
Wow.
Some real shit. So, but you know what? God has
everything happens for a reason.
And you asked, why I'm here today? A mutual friend reached out to me and was like, yo, like you talk about advocacy stuff. Representation, again, I'm big. Black fathers, like you see black fathers, like how old are you? For example?
35.
35. Okay, I'm 36. So growing up, we saw Carl Winslow, we saw Uncle Phil, we saw Floyd Henderson from Smart Guy. We saw a few other, but like, was they really fucking with black dads like that?
Nah, and that's, the depiction, they were cool, but that wasn't realistic. My pops wasn't around.
Mine either. So that's my whole thing. It's like black dads got the stigma that we ain't shit, we're not present, we don't show up.
Yeah.
So I'm changing all that shit. So regardless, whatever job, whatever, God keeps
blessings are gonna come your way.
Blessings keep coming my way, but this opportunity was too good to pass up. Again, I'm local, and anything I can do to help support, spread the message.
Yeah.
Some of this shit, applies to me. Like, I also have a newborn son. He's 3.5 months. Gonna be 4 months next month. So, or next week, actually. 4 months next week.
You have 2 kids?
2 kids.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, they keeping me busy.
What day was your son born?
March 13th.
My son was born April 13th.
See, that's real. Let me
born.
Do your thing.
We gotta continue. We'll continue this in a minute. We already was the last 2 days. Y'all want to interview solo together?
We're doing it together.
Pull up.
I'll scoot over.
Man, we got y'all in the shop. Perfect. All right.
Need me to scoot over a little bit this way?
We in there. Okay. Let me get the pic too, just for proof. I'm gonna tell them right now, like, take the picture of us 3 so I can tweet that out and be like, hey, tune in now. All right. So I was with Bourne yesterday, and you were on the field yesterday?
Swinging it, how it felt. Swing that salt at the not good. That thing hard to hit. My back hurt. That ball, that bad skin. That thing going extra slow too. I don't want to do none of it. Flipping it. That shit hurt. How many hits you got? 1. 1 to 4.
Born, you on Twitter?
Oh, they text me. Y'all embarrassing me. Stop embarrassing me, man. Hey, that shit coming slow. Only reason I got a hit, you know why? Because they let me go to the cage before. I wasn't even warm up. They say, Mike, you might want to try to do it. Yeah. It's extra slow. I said, man, I'll be all right. So I went in there in the cage. I'm like, shit. Well, if I went out there, I was struck out like a mother. Oh, that shit slow. That's just like 3 pop-ups. How you pop up? That's just slow, man.
Mr. Jones. Mr. Bourne,
yes, sir.
AJ, Mikey B.
You want to ask why now? Come
hey,
here, man.
Everything is fluid. It's all love. It's all love. MLB Network.
Pull up, man. Pull the chair up, man. Come to interview.
So we live. Players Alliance Game Changers event, baseball festival, All-Star 2023. I was kicking it with Bourne at the game yesterday, the Futures game. Yep. AJ was on the field. You just saw CY pop in for a second.
Going, man.
It's black, it's beautiful. I said the Players Alliance, as I was looking around yesterday, we had some of the HBCU players with us. I'm like, oh, this is the black coalition out here. I'm like, hey, we getting bigger and better and stronger.
But you got an OG that walked in, handball. Hey, man, get on. Hey, that's the OG, man. That's OG. Jeffrey Hammond's in the building.
Going hammer time.
And he speaks the King's language.
Yeah, hey, it's all love. It's all love.
Where we at?
Black baseball, black excellence, and everybody is just connecting, networking, showing love. We're making content. We're in the press room. Shout out to the Players Alliance once again for bringing me out here. This is a dream for me. I'm meeting players that I grew up watching, and in my career, on the radio, on the television, to get here doing this is excellent. So I'll let each one of y'all say a couple things. Here's the question, right? What brings you here tonight?
Oh, the Players Alliance, definitely. I mean, we just all coming together. As you just said, you got former players like him that we always looked up to. Like you was watching us, we were watching him. You know what I mean? So we all got a chance to come out here and unite together and try to, grow the game. That's our biggest thing, and grow the game with us.
Grow the game with us.
Yes. That's our biggest thing.
You already know what it is. It's a celebration.
Yes, sir.
This was Sunday, and then the baseball, black baseball, through the Players Alliance gives us a reason to come out.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Well, I know AJ might be around. I know Money B might be around. Then you got Dave Stewart running around, and Tony Clark and CJ and E. You know what I'm saying? That's generations.
Yeah.
Dave Winfield.
Come on.
You got all the uncles and OGs around here.
Eric Davis out here.
Eric Davis.
Ken Sheffield out here.
Yeah, Chef is here.
Yeah, he got all the OGs.
You got a new generation. These young dudes. Obviously, Mookie's still playing, but he's still formidable.
Yeah, man.
It's a family. It's a bigger family.
We had two black dudes going the first round this year.
Yeah.
Orioles just took one.
Yeah, Orioles took three, really.
In the Futures game, I don't know if it was me, but it seemed like there was more brothers playing in the Futures game than I really remember.
I was surprised. I didn't know that many was in the Futures game. Yeah,
bunch of them, dog.
Dell and Tony Regans and just CC and Adam, they around. They putting the heat on these cats. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Yo, start loading up these teams.
Yeah.
We can play this game too, but real talk, Mike Cameron,
right,
King Griffey Jr., they're going to get celebrated tonight.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I haven't seen them yet.
You're talking about one of the best players that ever played a game in King Griffey Jr. Down here at the Player Alliance and getting celebrated.
Go.
Yes, I mean, doing it, man. So we just happy to be around, trying to push the game forward, trying to get people to, come together.
Great
man.
meeting you. And I see the chain. God-fearing man. Be blessed on a Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's fluid. We hanging out. If I could swing the camera around and show you, they got fish, hors d'oeuvres. They got champagne.
Hennessy.
I'm sober. I'm sober right now.
Hey, y'all want him to say
MLBbro.com in the building.
He gonna say whatever on his mind, man. Y'all better be ready.
It's all love, man. It's a good time out here. This is Aqua by El Gacho. Me coming out of Jersey City, coming out of New York City, I just think everything out here looks better than New York. Like everything I see out here, I'm like, oh, it's like fresh air. Look at the water is cleaner. The backdrop, the mountains, the pine trees.
Yeah, right.
New York is dirty. New York is wild dirty.
Man, New York is different. We out here having a party on the water, man. That's
I'm a party with y'all, but
don't party on the water.
I'm focused on getting the live, the content, the video.
Now we do. Now we do. Now it was a tough subject for a few hundred years. we
gonna change all that, man. We're gonna get through it all, man.
We're showing everybody that we can have.
Yes, sir.
We can have everything, man.
We got all black press. Like just the fact that Dave Sims pulled up, so give y'all some backgrounds on me, right? Before I was even born, Dave Sims was doing the job in New York City that I'm doing now. Okay. I'm the nighttime host on the #1 sports talk radio in the nation, WFAN.
Okay.
And Dave Sims was doing that in the late 80s. The problem is the gap was about 35 years between him and I without another brother coming in to step in that spot.
Stop listening to that crap station. I'm from Queens. I grew up on that station.
Queens get the money.
Dave Sims.
Again.
Yeah. Right. Because honestly, you know what I'll say? I listened, but I was in and out because when you hear black players in any sport being spoken on by people that aren't black, there's a little bit of something in there that I can't relate to.
I can go back to his situation.
It's like,
they can't be genuine.
So it's like I want to hear
his situation in Boston. I was the only black writer really writing the real.
Yeah.
Everybody else was trying to act like that shit wasn't set. Like, that wasn't
you
set.
can curse on here. This is my YouTube
I was
channel.
like, I was the Shadow League, still the Shadow League, but that was my main thing for MLB Braun. I was like, yo, it's Boston being Boston. They racist.
Yeah.
Adam Jones ain't gonna make up a story.
For
like,
what?
How stupid does that sound?
Yeah.
Why is he gonna go out there, an all-star, a guy, create problems, make up a story?
He never was looking for that kind of attention. Why he was like,
Somebody gonna own up to that.
I've never been a Fenway. I'm full
Saying you
on
lied is some BS.
New York.
Like,
never been a Fenway.
It
Young
is,
growing up,
but you're gonna deal with that.
You're gonna deal with it.
You know what I mean?
But exactly, if you hearing that on the field, I'm hearing that story as a young black fan that goes to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. That's different, right? So why would I make the trip to Boston knowing I might not, make it out of the ballpark without throwing hands or something going down? Because if I'm hearing somebody yell that shit at Adam Jones, like we got a problem. We got a problem.
The reason why Vaughn ain't like Boston and Jim Rice ain't like Boston and every black player they ever had.
Look at you said. You got the same contract. They said no.
They messed up with Mookie.
They didn't want him, or he didn't want to be there.
They didn't want to really pay him
For him.
in LA.
You gonna let him go? What, 1 year? 2 years after he won the MVP and won the World Series. That's just.
I don't think that was up to them. I think he wanted to.
Yeah, I think
he wanted out. I think that's just what it was. But I mean,
Don't let me hold y'all. I appreciate the time.
You ain't holding us at all, man. We just talking baseball, man.
Yes, sir.
I always think that's why I like the Players Alliance, because I'm one that likes to target the youth. You know what I mean? Because the youth is where it started. Like today's game is so expensive compared to like back in the day. Like somebody like him, he come from a bad part of San Diego. To play the game today, it costs so much more money, man. If you ain't got the sponsors to play it, you ain't playing on that. You ain't going to them tournaments where you got to get seen at. So that after a while, guess what happens? Those kids stop wanting to play.
Right.
You know what I mean? By 14 or 15, like, man, I go play football. They good enough to go do it. You know what I mean? Exactly.
That was my story.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it happens a lot. So for me, I'm like, no, man, like I want y'all to keep playing it, because baseball players, just like him, just like me, man, you give us the time to play it every day and continue to grow, and you get in the pro ball, man, we're gonna blossom.
It's coming back.
It is.
The percentage is small right now, but the Players Alliance and people like y'all are gonna change that.
Yeah.
Myself included, right? We need black fans. We're talking about Mookie last year at All-Star. Mookie wore the shirt, said we need more black people at the ballpark.
That's why we're here to watch him in that home run derby tomorrow.
Oh,
everybody
big
tune in. He won that home run derby tomorrow in Seattle.
See people in the chat.
I'm glad he's doing it.
Yes, I
I
am.
used to hear about Adam Jones when I was a kid. Went to JP Longball. In San
JP
Diego. You
Longball,
remember
dog.
that
Let's
place?
go.
Where's it at?
It's a hitting place.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He speaks
Oh,
the
dog,
truth,
JP
thanks
Longball.
for
That's
the live.
that's
What's
early
up,
me right
Sandy?
there.
He definitely speak the truth. That's for
Hello,
sure.
said
JP
Hennessy.
Longball.
Yeah, there's some Hennessy flowing somewhere back there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And
Somebody
born a
got
legend.
Hennessy.
Wow. I said that yesterday. I didn't even realize I was sitting next to him. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, the Hennessy
When?
flowing.
Yesterday when I was sitting next to you at the game.
the game. Yeah.
I sat down in the seat, but I didn't know until you said something to me, and I'm like, I wasn't acting like a fan though.
No.
But in my head, I'm like,
But we had good convo
I
yesterday
text
at
my
the game.
man. I'm like, bro, I watched him play for the Indians bro.
And we had a great conversation though at the game.
Yeah,
Just,
it's
you know what
all
I'm saying, just
love.
chopping it
It's
up.
all
You know
love.
what I'm
I feel
saying?
like we're all playing our part in this.
Yes,
The players, the media, the fans,
and that's what I want people to understand. Like, it ain't just I love. We want more black players, but I want us in every avenue.
Right.
Front office, like you said, media.
Right.
You know what I mean? All of it. The grounds crew got it.
Yeah.
I want all of it.
All
you know
over.
what I'm saying?
All over.
I want it all,
Everybody,
dog. Like,
every facet of it.
Because different people have different interests, and they shouldn't be able to get shut down just because they're a color. Like,
Big
no,
facts.
man, let's go with you. Whatever you love, go attack it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And we're gonna try to support it in any kind of way. That's how it go. You know what I mean? If you want to have that, we got to stay collective. You know what I'm saying? The more we separate it, it's gonna always be problems sometimes, but we can still stay together with those problems.
we
You know
all
what I'm saying?
connected. The networking that's been going on just the last couple of days is amazing. I'm like, I stepped out for a second. I'm like, how long we running this? Because I need to politic and shake hands and
No, there's a
let
lot of
people
people here to
love.
meet, man.
It
You
is.
gotta meet everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of
That's the
people
best
here,
part
man.
about it.
No, we get together, man. It's like a barbecue.
That's
Ain't
it,
no
yo.
ego
That's
in
the
this
thing,
room.
too.
None of that, dog.
It's a barbecue,
and it's a
dog.
lot of star power at this event.
Yeah,
I'm
it
telling
is.
y'all, there's a lot of star power here tonight, man.
Conversations we have, man.
Yes.
They change. They can change.
I was saying before to the homies that are in here, Cheats in Rome. This is an event where it's not like, hey, how you doing, sir?
It's like this. You know what I mean? We ain't doing none of that.
I say, yo,
don't shake my hand like that tonight.
I'm coming from the hotel where there's some people that put her here,
Hey,
partner.
that's what I do to him. I do him like that.
Rome was like, you got to look for the shoulder lean. The brothers start leaning the shoulder in.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure, man. I mean, and it's great content, man. Like what you doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going to bring more content, more black baseball.
I'm blessed. The Players Alliance brought me out. I'm on the radio in New York City. I had a show on MLB Network last year. I was in the MLB fan cave, and my whole
Back
thing,
in the day.
2014. Did you come
I
through?
was just coming back to the fan cave. I had that big ass donut.
You did come through
Yeah,
and ate a bunch of big ass donuts when I was in there.
I ate one. I can't.
But I think at the time I was hating on him because I like.
I was busting your ass.
Yeah.
But that's just a fan, man. You know, he ain't tripping
And I
about
was
that.
young and like so like
Busting their ass. It's okay.
I'm young. I see Adam
It's
Jones.
okay, man.
Now I
get why
see
you
him.
mad at
Now I
him.
see him.
Yeah,
embrace- But while he was active and he was a villain.
Hey, man,
He came in. He looked like a villain to me.
Play, man. Since he was 19, 20 years old, man, he had that.
Hitting home runs, robbing home runs.
He can play
was a
baseball,
problem.
man.
It was a real
He can do it
problem.
all, man. He can do it all. He can do it all. I can say that. He can drive him in, he can score him, and he can stop him in the outfield. That's
Yes,
the three
sir.
things that you got to be good at, and he can do it.
Yes,
He
sir.
could. He can
Hey,
do it.
appreciate y'all.
For sure, man. For
I'm
sure.
not holding them up. They chilling. Let me see.
We about to go see what they doing out there in that world out there, y'all.
I'm gonna see if I can
I'll
spit
see
some
you.
yak.
Hey, when I'm done, I'm in there. And
All right, buddy.
you already know.
Anytime.
How can you become a part of Players Alliance group? Follow. Let me see here. Follow. Honestly, yo, the first thing I did was follow the Players Alliance, and follow them on Twitter, Instagram, and then I was seeing them pop up. They did a pop up in the Bronx that I missed, and I was so mad that I missed it. I've manifested majority of the things that you see me do in my life. I manifested this because as soon as I found out there was a Players Alliance bringing together the black players in MLB, trying to grow the game with more black fans and media members, just a black presence in the game. You guys understand what it is, right? Major League Baseball, the percentage of African-American players is the lowest it's ever been. And the way to change that is to have representation. Representation matters. And when we speak about representation, it's not just the Michael Bournes and Adam Joneses. It's a black radio host that talks about baseball at night, right? I know a lot of times I trip people out in my own family. You watch baseball? What the hell? Why you watch so much baseball? I'm like, I like it. And even growing up, right? I played baseball, but I ended up going to college being a football player because I gave the game up. How you just heard Mikey B talk about the cost, how much it costs to have bats, balls, all that. Like, that's a real thing. And then on top of it, in the black community, if the black community is not going, if the black community is not going to baseball games, if the black community is not putting their kids in Little League and, seeing it through, that has effect on the end game. But the Players Alliance is working on all that. The Players Alliance, they're obviously starting at the grassroots level. They're obviously helping little leagues and softball and putting equipment into the hands of young people. Today we went and saw Tony's Promise softball team play. All young black girls, elite. They won the game 16-1, 15-run mercy rule. So, and it's all love. Like I said, they brought me out here this year. If you were listening to me on WFAN, I straight up said on WFAN, I'm not going this year. So, all right, I'm going to do a quick break again, and we'll see who comes back in a minute. But appreciate y'all pulling up. Send the link to whoever. Give me 5 minutes because, I want to go out there and politic and bring some people in because that's just, how it's going to work better. I think this is my water right here, too. All right. Be back In 5.
That's what helped me. That's what helped me. I like Terry Jones. He was one of my dudes back in the day, man. Because at that time, baseball was just TCS, you know what I mean? He was the Braves. So he was switching third base. And I was seeing him. I'm like, man, I like him. Who's come full circle, he became one of my coaches in the big leagues with the Braves. So that's one of those things that you look forward to. I'm saying these mothers out there. I don't know. They got some more coming too, right? So Tamar Johnson, Justin Crawford, Tamar Johnson, Elijah Green, they coming. Bryce Matthews just got drafted tonight. We're gonna make some waves, y'all. We making waves for sure.
No kid want to play. They don't understand. Sure, a lot of kids start late because they don't really understand what's going on. So once they understand that, they can kind of learn from it. Genetic ability, athletic ability, you can't teach. One on two skills. Something they learn.
Look, I'm extra short.
Hey, you playing, man?
Hey, I just missed you. You got it too now. You got the drip. You hit that drip.
I was going to say you got the drip, man.
Thank you. I think I'm
My kids did the same, man.
Uncle Elroy.